Welcome to the YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub, your one-stop solution for expert guidance, best practices, and actionable knowledge in the world of contact centers. Explore, learn, and enhance contact center skills. Here's a professional and structured breakdown of promise to pay rate, key considerations for target setting in an outbound contact center, especially relevant to collections, recovery, and retention operations. One of the smartest ways to set realistic and achievable PTP goals is through historical baseline and trend analysis. The first step: start with data, not assumptions. Review the last 6 to 12 months of actual PTP performance to clearly understand how the metric has behaved over time. Next, identify patterns. Look at seasonal fluctuations, campaign variations, and differences across contact channels. This helps you set expectations based on reality, not guesswork. And finally, set progressive targets. Avoid unrealistic jumps. Incremental improvements deliver stable performance and support stronger PTP kept rates. For example, if your current PTP baseline is 25%, aim for 28% next quarter, not 40%. In short, data-driven targets create sustainable growth, not temporary spikes. When setting meaningful PTP targets, lead source and segment quality play a decisive role. First, consider lead type impact. Early-stage delinquency accounts, inbound callbacks, and verified contacts typically deliver higher PTP rates than cold or late-stage leads. Next, focus on segmentation accuracy. Applying one blanket target across all lead types creates performance imbalance and underachievement because not all leads behave the same way. And finally, protect data integrity. Clean, accurate, and well-segmented lead pools are essential before setting or committing to any PTP goals. Remember, quality in equals realistic targets out. A well-structured lead strategy lays the foundation for sustainable PTP growth. When defining realistic and sustainable PTP targets, agent capability and workforce mix are key factors to consider. First, experience levels make a major difference. High-performing, well-trained agents can sustain higher PTP rates compared to new hires or high-turnover teams. Second, invest in training and enablement. If capability gaps exist, targets should be set modestly and backed by structured coaching plans to ensure agents can actually deliver. Third, ensure incentive alignment. Linking rewards to both PTP made and PTP kept discourages inflated numbers and keeps performance outcomes genuine. In short, skill maturity directly shapes achievable targets. The stronger the team, the more ambitious the goals can be, and the more sustainable the performance. When setting ambitious yet achievable PTP targets, the maturity of your systems, processes, and channels plays a critical role. First, CRM and dialer integration. When systems are fully connected and efficient, agents can work smarter, streamline conversations, and secure more promises per contact. Second, automation and AI assist. Predictive dialers, AI guidance, and automated follow-ups empower teams to scale their performance sustainably, even as volumes grow. And third, omni-channel reach. The more ways you can connect with customers, voice, SMS, email, or chat, the higher your PTP potential becomes. In short, a robust technology and process infrastructure enables ambitious but realistic PTP targets, turning strategy into measurable outcomes. When setting or adjusting PTP targets, it's essential to factor in market and external conditions because they shape customer behavior just as much as internal performance does. First, the economic climate. Inflation, recession, or broader macroeconomic pressures can reduce a customer's ability or willingness to commit to payments. Second, consider seasonality. Targets can be flexed upward during high cash flow months like bonus cycles or festive seasons, and moderated during leaner periods. And third, the regulatory environment. Outreach restrictions, such as specific contact time windows, must be considered when setting achievable performance goals. In short, external conditions can't be controlled, but they can, and should, be strategically factored into target setting to maintain balance between ambition and realism. When setting PTP targets, one of the most critical considerations is the campaign type and its core objective. First, look at early versus late-stage campaigns. Early-stage collections typically produce higher PTP rates than late-stage or hard recovery efforts, simply because customer willingness and ability to commit are stronger earlier in the cycle. Second, consider the inbound versus outbound mix. Inbound leads usually convert at higher rates, which allows for more ambitious yet realistic targets. And third, special offers and settlements. Campaigns that include flexible payment plans, settlements, or limited-time incentives can support higher PTP performance with stronger follow-through. In short, campaign design sets the ceiling for what's realistically achievable. The smarter the structure, the stronger the PTP outcomes. When setting PTP targets, it's essential to maintain the right balance between quality and quantity. First, avoid inflated promises. Targets should encourage genuine, credible commitments, not just inflated numbers that look good on paper but fail in reality. Second, always tie targets to PTP kept rate. High PTP targets without strong quality control often lead to broken promises, eroding both trust and performance accuracy. And third, focus on sustainable targets. The goal isn't a short-term spike, it's consistent, reliable performance that can be forecasted and delivered over time. Remember, strong PTP targets are defined by quality, not just numbers. It's the promises kept, not just the promises made, that drive real impact. When setting PTP targets, it's crucial to ensure strategic alignment with SLA commitments and organizational goals. First, consider vendor and BPO agreements. Many targets are tied to performance-based contracts that include financial penalties or bonuses, making accuracy and achievability absolutely critical. Second, factor in financial forecasting. PTP targets should be aligned with cash flow projections and overall revenue recovery goals, ensuring operational efforts directly support business outcomes. And third, balance with customer experience goals. Targets should never push agents into aggressive, non-compliant, or short-sighted behaviors that damage long-term trust and retention. In short, PTP targets must support both financial outcomes and customer experience integrity, creating a balanced and sustainable performance model. Here's the key insight to remember. Effective PTP target setting requires a multidimensional view. It's not about pulling a number out of thin air, it's about blending historical performance data, lead quality, agent capability, system maturity, market realities, and strategic business goals. When targets are set thoughtfully, they become more than just operational benchmarks, they act as drivers of precision, predictability, and financial performance. In short, well-designed PTP targets align the front line, the process, and the strategy, creating a direct bridge between operational execution and business impact. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.